So our first speaker today is Ankur Sharma. He's an engineer and human-computer interaction practitioner who owns UX UI design startup Expressive Studios in Nepal. Ankur started his social endeavor by starting one laptop per child movement in Nepal while still in college. Ankur serves as a VP, trainer, and innovator in StoryCycle and is a media and technology enthusiast. So welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. So our story goes like this. Around 2008, we started thinking that there's not much of digital footprint of our country in internet. So we started thinking we should do something about it. And we came up with an idea of taking a backpack and putting all our laptops and all our internet dongles and going to the rural area and then collecting photographs and map points and putting them on the internet. And but that couldn't happen as we wanted, and we had to wait for a few years for that to happen. And by the time we did our first camp, it was already 2012. And we went to the place called Kamalamai, and when we went there, we started searching for the hotel on the internet. And there was, we actually could find a few hotels. And then when we look at the description of the hotel, we realized that those were the hotels that were originally from the city we traveled. So they were like 300 kilometers apart. So there were no local information. And, when around 2003, there were less than 100,000 people with mobile and around 30,000 people with the internet connection. And by 2014, it has exponentially grown to the 22 million plus people. So we thought we should do something about it. And when we heard about the Google Map and Google mapping tools, and we started to realize that a lot of our challenges, a lot of our problems could be solved by using those tools. For example, our base map could be improved using map makers. And since we have unplanned city, you can see here that the Kathmandu looks like a maze, and San Francisco looks like really neat place. And we need technology like street view imagery more in our place, and turn-by-turn navigation more in our place. So we started thinking that, and there were other areas as well where Google mapping tools could actually help solve our challenges. We work with community, and we empower them to use the digital platform like map making tool and other medias, so that they can tell their stories using the medium. And map and mapping tool is a great canvas for that. Last year, I was lucky enough to get a chance to come to the Geo for Good Summit, and I learned mapping technologies here. And we went back and we organized 10+ camp in rural and suburb town to share the knowledge about mapping tools. And we have also started helping like-minded organization and letting them know what kind of mapping tools they can actually use for their purpose. And I'm really glad that one of our MapUp participants from last year, Pasupati Koirala, is here. You heard from him yesterday in the lightning round talk, and then he's representing the Department of Forestry of Nepal. And we really hope that he can go back and use mapping tools to do really cool things. And we have also collected a few imageries that whenever we go, we like to take our phone out and then collect the geopanoramas, and especially Swapnil does that really well. So Swapnil, please.
I mean, using these panoramas has always been so cool to us, and there are these different various kinds of map-up camps where we teach our participants on how to use the maps. Like this person over here is first plotting all the places on a paper map, which we later asked them to convert it into a digital map. And so that's how we've been working with youth council and innovation centers around the country who have partnered with us at various places in the country. We've been to the very far west of Nepal and the east of Nepal. And everywhere we've gone, we've had this incredible enthusiasm of the local people to want to learn these new techniques. And then having done that, we actually also had our platform up our platform basically was first open to our participants who were working with us in the local level to publish their stories online to the web. But recently we've revamped our entire website, and the website is now live, and it's live to everybody. So that means now anybody from around the world can upload in. So this is our new website, StoryCycle, where we say that the stories are now in the heart. The stories are in the heart of a map. So, like for example, a story would contain things like a map, and if there's a feature called "Stories Around Me," where people can see what's happening in the places around them, and then that's our about page, information how we work, and the things that we've done, and the mapping camps that we've done in various parts of the country. We've done 10 plus, and then there's one happening right now in the western part of Nepal as we speak. And then anybody can sign up. Sign up is free. And once you sign up, there's a feature called Tell Your Story, where you can use text or videos or images to publish on the web. So it gives you features like where did the story belong to, or which place did these things happen, or where I am right now, and things like that. So that is the website that we have, and the way ahead is that we want to enrich the map that Ankur already mentioned, that the base map is still very poor and we need to add more information, and we've been encouraging the local people to do that. And we also want people to tell their stories on our platform, or it doesn't necessarily need to be our platform. They can use any other means like a blog to tell their stories. So, and we also want to use the map-related tools to address the everyday challenges like the city traffic and story mapping tools, using that. And then we have this little video here for you, so it shows all the type of things that we do. So these are some of the map-up camps, and then using mobiles, and so that's the community effort. With this one of the participants using his mobile phone, and the local center, that's Ankur in one of the map-up camps in Kathmandu, and that's me. And these are the type of treks that we have. We go to the remote part of the country to meet the people, and then we have trainings such as these. And this is one of the hotels that we stayed in, one of our participants, and the locals learning the mapping tools. And so that's one of the other participants. And then we're collecting one of the stories of a local journalist here. That was me telling people how to use a photosphere. They're drawing the map, they're identifying the places, and that's me. So that's the kind of photospheres that we've been collecting using our mobile phones. And most of them were done in the city and around the city. And this was one of the camps in Beni, that's a pond. And these are the cultural and natural heritage sites of Nepal. Most of them, there are about 19 sites as such. That's Tikot, and there's one of the training sessions. And then the participants. And so that's what we've been doing. So we say we're putting you in the heart of the story. So that's StoryCycle.com. You can sign up for free, and we look forward to your stories as well. So thank you so much. So.
Thank you.
Really, I want to know about what you do with the communities, like what you transfer knowledge about geo-informations. Because I know a lot of people doing there in Kathmandu, like OpenStreetMap, they are doing Momo parties and everything else. So is there anything related to that?
Yeah. What we do actually is we have camps, like a different type of camps, and we have the sessions where we specifically talk about the mapping tools, and then tell them how they can use mapping tools to add their local businesses on the map, and we call it map-up camps. And then we also tell them how to use other mapping tools like tour builders to tell their story by using the media they have collected. So it's not only the mapping, but it's also mapping plus storytelling part that we do in most of our trainings. And most of our trainings are actually done outside the Kathmandu Valley, which is the main city. And we go to all the rural districts, and sometimes we even travel along with our training. So we call it travel map-up camps. And in those camps, what we do is we travel for half of the day and do the training and also collect local stories and local map points as well. Thank you.